Hey Nicole. Okay, I've drawn up a couple of different things here. So this is your kitchen as it is right now. To do the curved type face hood, basically I would need to remove every bit of this that's here now so that I can build a new unit and have it curve up. And in order to do so, we would need to remove the existing vent hood, undo the piping, cut the caulk lines. We would need to break the grout line that's kind of up in here at the tile, uh, and then separate and pull off this whole unit, put in the new unit, and the unit itself could probably get painted before we put it in, but then there'll still be some touch-up paint and like caulking in and everything after it's put in. It's still quite a bit of work to do that. Definitely couldn't leave what's there. My alternative, well, here, let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. I kind of drew it up so you can actually see it. And it is a good look. I've done it a lot lately. I've done a lot of these vent hoods. It's been real popular, kind of a fad right now, I guess. This one, the scalloped hood. So in order to do this one, I actually think it could be quite a bit easier. Um, what I'm thinking is I can build basically this shape designed to go over what's there. To do so, I would need to take off the crown molding up here. I would cut back the crown molding here. There's a trim piece right here right now. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, there's the trim piece. Let's see. You can see it a little better in this one. Okay. So basically my piece would be the same thickness as this trim piece here, going all the way up. Uh, and I would basically design the side of this to have that same L-shaped cutout basically so that it can just slide right back over, slide back over this. So I would delete the crown on top, um, the take off this molding detail right here. So let's see, I would take off this molding piece. I would probably cut back this. For the purpose of this drawing though, I probably won't show it cut back, but in reality, it would look better for all of this right here to kind of get cut all the way across here. To me, right now, your vent hood is a little bit deep. So it's just, it kind of sticks out really far. And, even with the scalloped look, I think that it'd be better for it to kind of stop right in here. Like maybe like right, I think right now from the wall, it's like 24 inches to the face. Maybe it should be like 22. And based on where your hood is right now, I don't see that being a problem. It's all the way back in here. I want to say this is probably from like right here to like right here is probably only like 11 and a half inches or so. Meaning all the front of this is all just dead. It's just all weird and dead. So, to continue creating that look, I can take this here. It would actually be 36.5 that direction. Enter. And then out of, just go 0.25 for now. Oh, come on. For now, I'll show it being deeper, but I would definitely want it to be 22. You know what? I can show it deeper if I just Just a second here. Okay, there it is now. I went ahead and cheated it back so that it's at the 22-inch mark, which is where I think it probably needs to be. And you can see that like this. In fact, I can get two different modes here. I can use enhance. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use render. Okay, here it goes. This one takes a little while. It shows all the details of the curves of the scallop a little bit better. And mind you, the dimension for that I used for the scallop is like 2 inches from point to point. You know, we could make that a little wider. I wasn't sure how wide to make it, so my first shot was at 2 inches, but we could increase that technically. I'm probably just going to use my CNC to make this piece. Overall, this would be fairly simple. Take off the crown, take off the molding, cut these back a little bit, remove the little trim piece, slide over what's there, and then of course it would all need to be caulked and painted. I don't know that this could be easily painted before. I feel like all the woodwork part would need to be done, and it would need to be painted in place for this option to look better. But overall, I would say that it's probably significantly less money involved in going with this method over the other. So as soon as it's done rendering here, I'm going to take a screenshot of this that I can also send you the picture. It's just taking forever. Just a second. Here. Okay. I'll screenshot this. Okay. Now, like I was saying on the scallop, this shape right here, I've done 2 inches. But, you know, you could go 3 inches per scallop, 4 inches. There's just a lot of different ways you could do this, really. Let me know if you have any input on this. Let's see here. So there it is overall, the whole kitchen. Of course, it shows as though there's a lot of extra lines because of the way it's rendering the curve. Until I do the full photo vision, it doesn't show the curves real well. It just shows them as lines. But I'll get this as a screenshot anyways. Let's see here. Okay, laundry room. Just because we were also talking about the laundry room, I know your big priority is the kitchen, just because that's what you look at every day. But for storage purposes, this is what you have right now. And I thought, you know, you could do one of these butcher blocks here. We also could find a scrap remnant of countertop material. You know, if I had to guess, we could probably find a piece. What? Times, you know, if you paid 65 a square foot, maybe 900 bucks, maybe you might be able to find a remnant and get it a discount from that, you know, instead of like 900, like maybe like 700 or 800. But either way, to support that countertop, whether it's a butcher block or it's a piece of quartz there, we would need to buy some of these brackets and install them just to support it all the way. They actually have there's another brand that has them deeper. Right now I've drawn this countertop at 28 inches from the face, just because your washer and dryer, I believe, came out something like, yeah, right here. Oh yeah, see, 28 is only to here, so it almost makes sense to come out all the way to like 29, maybe even 30. So anyways, but to get more storage out from here and to get your hanging, I thought maybe you could increase the depth of the unit. So, oh, hold on a second, I'm not doing this right. There it goes. Okay, so I've made this 16 instead of what you have right now is 12. And then I of course brought it all the way up to the ceiling, so you get an extra shelf there. And then I've got this area for hanging here. That way you can, you know, hang whatever you need to in that area. Just an idea. Anyways, let me know what you think, what your thoughts are on these things, and then I can get some pricing together. I couldn't remember what you said about a painter, if you have a painter, or if we need to try to get a quote from a painter for you. Either way, I would probably still have you deal with the painter, and like I could help organize it, but I wouldn't like include it in my bid. Um, but I could definitely hook you up and help help get a painter involved in it if you need one. I've got one that I've used a few times. Let me know what you think.